Before I continue with anything else, Dennis would like to go over the patch notes today because they are a little bit juicy. They have actually got some meat to them. There was a few patches the last few days. There wasn't a lot said. We didn't go over them, but these have just got some. So we are going to turn it over to the newsroom. See you all again shortly. Hello! Welcome back to the newsroom. My throat is sore, so I can't do this for very long. Okay, today is February 4th, 2020, year of our Lord, and we have got some new news for you in the new newsroom. Ryuslin, I see you. Hello, good to see you. First time I've seen this. Well, Wimps, our local train conductor, I hope you enjoy your stay. Is Dennis sick too? Yes, Muckluk brought the plague to work. Fire that man. Hello, Nixie, how are you? February Dearth, I don't know what that means. I don't think it's a word. Okay, here we go. Chat. As many of you who have tested the PvP in recent days know, currently necromancers do not have, what's the word? Oh yes, mortality. They don't die. And Guardians and Revenants are currently running the top of the 2v2 ladder. Currently, I believe the top 25 teams are either Firebrand, or Firebrand Revenant. They are super strong. Now, today's notes include the following. Bug fixes. I don't know if these are bugs, but here we go. Guardian. Echo of Truth. Echo of Truth is the mantra that it throws Gonosypha at you. Every freaking condition on you. Reduce the condition durations from 2 seconds to 1 second in PvP only. Voice of Truth. I believe that is when you use the final mantra and it goes on cooldown. Reduce the vulnerability, weakness, and blind durations from 6 to 4. 4 seconds of blind, still very strong. But
a new arrival.
It's a little lower now. Writ of Persistence. I believe that is the trait that heals you every time you drop a symbol. The healing it gives has been reduced to poopy. Considering how low effort it is to drop symbols in PvP, I can kind of understand that. However, I honestly don't understand the point of the trait if it's going to be that bad. Like, if it's going to be that bad, I think that it needs to have a new trait there. That's just Dennis thoughts. Protector's Restoration. I believe this trait is whenever they cast a heal skill, they put a symbol on the ground and it pulses protection for their entire team if they're standing there. They've increased the cooldown of it up to 30 seconds. So if they use their heal on cooldown, every other heal will not drop the protection symbol. Symbol of Vengeance. I believe that is the axe symbol, axe 2. Increase the cooldown from 8 seconds to 12. 50% more cooldown. Blazing Edge. I believe that is the axe skill that pulls you in. They've increased the cooldown from 15 to 18 seconds in PvP. Daring Challenge, that is the tome, it's a Firebrand move, so only Firebrands have it. That is the tome skill that taunts you. They've increased the cooldown from 4 to 10 seconds. Restoring Reprieve. Reduce the base heal. Jesus, rest in peace, Firebrands. Reduce the base heal by, what is that, like 80%? 1,000 to 200. They've reduced the base heal from 1,000 to 200. You can't read the patch notes? Don't worry. We've got old man mode. Here we go. Thank you, whatever that was. Just a minute. Hold on a second. There we go. We got big notes for y'all with the bad eyes. So, Mantra's Solace base heal reduced from 997 to 199. So, yeah. Tiny heals for when you're using the mantra. Now, reduce the healing coefficient to Rejuvenating Respite. That's the last mantra. So when they use it and force it to go on cooldown, and it's the big one, increase the base heal. Increased it. So the mantras in the middle are 1/5 as good or less, but the last mantra is a little better. So they might be choosing to use a different heal skill now. I don't know, but that's severe. And I love it, and I can't wait to see what happens with that. Okay, Necromancer. Signet of Undeath. This is their battery. This is what gives them life force every second. Reduce the passive life force gain per interval from 4% per tick to 2% per tick. I think we all expected this because it's taken 2 to 3 people to... It's requiring 2 to 3 people to kill a immortal Necro in a timely manner. Signet of Vampirism. Reduce the passive base heal when struck from 325 to 211, so it got about a 30% nerf. Unholy Martyr. This is the... I believe this is the skill where when they leave Death Shroud, they take conditions that are on them and turn them into life force. Reduce the life force they gain per condition from 7% to 3%. Death's Care... Okay, this is big. The toughness they gain from Death's Carapace stacking has been halved. Halved. With a capital L. Halved. Additionally, Lich Farm duration has been halved as well. 20 seconds to 10. Oh my god. I don't know. Even as someone who's not been playing Necro, I don't know if they needed that much. So, yeah. Life Force regen down, Life Force regen down, healing down, toughness halved, and Lich Form halved. Holy poop. All together, I honestly wonder if that's going to be too much. We will see, though. We will see. Lich Form, I will say, is a long cooldown. So, they might... many Necros might decide it's time to switch to a different ultimate. Okay. Revenant. There are 3 classes getting changed today: Firebrand, Necro, and Revenant. Necro, the king of the immortal Necro thing, and the Revenant and Firebrand dominating the 2v2 ladder. Banish Enchantment, energy cost has been increased. Same with, okay, let's just summarize. Banish Enchantment, Pain Absorption, and Call to Anguish, all different skills, I believe, in the Legendary Demon section, have got their energy costs increased in PvP only, so a little less spammy on those skills. Searing Fissure, I think that's a mace move. The duration of one of the burns associated with it has been halved. I believe that skill does a whole bunch of different conditions, but this is going down. Echoing in Eruption, increase the cooldown. They've added 4 seconds to that. I think that's a mace skill also. Embracing the Darkness, I think that's one of their ultimates. It might be the demon one. Reduce the additional torment stacks after using an energy skill from 2 to 1. Embrace the Darkness. Hang on. /wiki, embrace the Darkness. I want to see this. Alright, embrace the Darkness. Summon the power of the legendary demon to transfer to a powerful avatar, pulse torment to nearby foes. Using skills that cost energy increases the torment applied on the next pulse. And then, going back here, reduce the additional torment stacks after using an energy skill. So it used to be when they would activate that mode, they would pulse out 2 torment every time they hit another skill. Now it's 1 torment every time they hit another skill. Okay. So that's it. Little less spammy on the Revenant. Lot less durability in many different ways on the Necro. Half duration of Lich Form. And a whole lot of stuff got changed with the Guardian. Lower duration on their conditions, lower heals on the main heal, the mantra that they were all using, longer cooldown on Axe 2 symbol and Axe 3 pull, longer cooldown on their protection symbol, and the Writ of Persistence healing is unnoticeable now. So, as a ranger, I support everything here. All right, I very much look forward to fighting against them and seeing how mortal they feel now. We will find out. With that, chat, that concludes today's patch notes. Doesn't take long to read through these, but this is really going to change the PvP game, because this is essentially the 3 lords of PvP just got the nerf bat. And all us other young whippersnappers are clamoring to see who's going to be at the top now. So we will see. And with that, back to you, Bab.